Hey! You! Get away from there! You don't have permission to be aboard there, mate.
I'm sorry, it's such a pretty boat. Ship.
What's your name?
Smith. Oh, Smithy, if you like.
What's your purpose in Port Royal, Mr. Smith? Yeah, and no lies.
All right then. I confess. It is my intention to commandeer one of these ships, pick up a crew and Tortuga, raid, pillage, plunder, and otherwise pilfer my Weasley black guts out.
I said no lies.
I think he's telling the truth.
If he were telling the truth, he wouldn't have told us.
Unless, of course, he knew you wouldn't believe the truth, even if he told it to you.
Jenny, please don't be dead. Wake up. You've got to help me, Tom. There's a basilisk.
It won't come until it's called.
Give me my wand, Tom.
You won't be needing it.
Listen, we've got to go. We've got to save her.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Harry. You see, as poor Ginny grows weaker, I grow stronger. Yes, Harry. It was Ginny Weasley who opened the Chamber of Secrets.
No, she couldn't. She wouldn't.
It was Ginny who set the basilisk on the mudbloods and Filch's cat. Ginny who wrote the threatening messages on the walls.
Why?
Because I told her to. You'll find I can be very persuasive. Not that she knew what she was doing. She was, shall we say, in a kind of trance. Still, the power of the diary began to scare her, and she tried to dispose of it in the girls' bathroom. And then, who should find it but you? The very person I was most anxious to meet.
And why did you want to meet me?
I knew I had to talk to you, meet you if I could. So I decided to show you my capture of that brainless oaf Hagrid, to gain your trust.
Hagrid's my friend. And you framed him, didn't you?
It was my word against Hagrid's. Only Dumbledore seemed to think he was innocent.
I bet Dumbledore saw right through you.
He certainly kept an annoyingly close watch on me after that. I knew it wouldn't be safe to open the chamber again while I was still at school, so I decided to leave behind a diary, preserving my 16-year-old self in its pages so that one day I would be able to lead another, to finish Salazar Slytherin's noble work.
Well, you haven't finished it this time. In a few hours, the Mandrake draft will be ready, and everyone who is petrified will be all right again.
Haven't I told you? Killing mudbloods doesn't matter to me anymore. For many months now, my new target has been you. How is it that a baby with no extraordinary magical talent was able to defeat the greatest wizard of all time? How did you escape with nothing but a scar while Lord Voldemort's powers were destroyed?
Why do you care how I escaped? Voldemort was after your time.
Voldemort is my past, present, and future.
You're the heir of Slytherin. You're Voldemort.
You always did have a way with women.
Get the hell out of my car, old man!
You want to marry that girl, Biff? I can help make it happen.
Oh yeah, who are you, Miss Lonely Hearts?
Just get in the car, butthead.
Who you calling butthead, butthead? How do you know how to do that? Nobody can start this car but me.
Just get in the car, Tannen. Today's your lucky day.
Hey! 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 Hey, what were you trying, old man? I'll go get this car, I'll kill you! This cost me $300!
Would you shut up about the car?
Hey, and another thing, how do you know where I live?
Let's just say we're related, Biff. And that being the case, I got a little present for you. Something that'll make you rich. You want to be rich, don't you?
Oh yeah, sure, right, that's rich. You're gonna make me rich?
You see this book? This book tells the future. It tells the results of every major sports event till the end of the century. Football, baseball, horse races, boxing. The information in here is worth millions, and I'm giving it to you.
Well, that's very nice. Thank you very much. Now, why don't you make like a tree and get out of here?
It's leave, you idiot. Make like a tree and leave. You sound like a damn fool when you say it wrong.
All right, then, leave! And take your book with you.
Don't you get it? You could make a fortune with this book. Let me show you.
Yard line, UCLA trails 17-16. It's 4th and 11 with only 18 seconds left in this game. I'd say it's all over for UCLA.
Bet you $1,000,000 UCLA wins at 19-17.
What are you, deaf, old man? He just said it was over. You lost.
Oh, yeah?
Here comes Decker with a kick. It's up. It looks good, folks. It looks very good. Field goal. UCLA wins 19-17. Listen to this Coliseum crowd go wild. Jim Decker, senior.
All right, Pops, what's the gag? How did you know what the score was going to be?
I told you it's in this book. All you gotta do is bet on the winner and you'll never lose.
All right, I'll take a look at it.
You damn fool! Never leave this book laying around. Don't you have a safe? No, you don't have a safe. Get a safe. Keep it locked up. And until then, keep it on you, like this.
Hey, what are you doing?
And don't tell anybody about it either. Oh, and there's one more thing. One day, a kid or a crazy, wild-eyed old man who claims to be a scientist is gonna come around asking about this book. They'll know what it is, and they'll know that.
Did you ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
No.
I thought not. It's not a story the Jedi would tell you. It's a Sith legend. Darth Plagueis was a dark lord of the Sith, so powerful and so wise, he could use the Force to influence the midi-chlorians to create life. He had such a knowledge of the dark side, he could even keep the ones he cared about from dying.
He could actually save people from death.
The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
What happened to him?
He became so powerful. The only thing he was afraid of was losing his power, which eventually, of course, he did. Unfortunately, he taught his apprentice everything he knew. Then his apprentice killed him in his sleep. It's ironic. He could save others from death, but not himself.
Is it possible to learn this power?
Not from a Jedi.
Now, here's the deal. I'll make you a potion that will turn you into a human for 3 days. Got that? 3 days. Now listen, this is important. Before the sun sets on the 3rd day, you've got to get dear old Princey to fall in love with you. That is, he's got to kiss you. Not just any kiss. The kiss of true love. If he does kiss you before the sun sets on the 3rd day, you'll remain human permanently. But if he doesn't, you turn back into a mermaid, and you belong to me.
No, Ariel!
Have we got a deal?
If I become human, I'll never be with my father or sisters again.
That's right. But you'll have your man. Life's full of tough choices, isn't it? Oh, and there is one more thing. We haven't discussed the subject of payment. You can't get something for nothing, you know.
But I don't have
I'm not asking much. Just a token, really, a trifle. You'll never even miss it. What I want from you is your voice.
My voice?
You've got it, sweet cakes. No more talking, singing, zip.
But without my voice, how can I...
You'll have your looks, your pretty face. And don't underestimate the importance of body language. Ha! The men up there don't like a lot of blabber. They think a girl who gossips is a bore. Yes, on land it's much preferred for ladies not to say a word. And after all, dear, what is idle prattle for? Come on, they're not all that impressed with conversation. True gentlemen avoid it when they can. But they dote and swoon and fawn on a lady who's withdrawn. It's she who holds her tongue who gets a man. Come on, you poor unfortunate soul. Go ahead, make your choice. I'm a very busy woman and I haven't got all day. It won't cost much, just your voice. You poor unfortunate soul. It's sad, but true. If you want to cross a bridge, my sweet, you've got to pay the toll. Take a gulp and take a breath and go ahead and sign the scroll. Flotsam jetsam, now I've got her, boys. The boss is on a roll. This poor, unfortunate soul. Paluga Savruga, come winds of the Caspian Sea. Larynxus, glossitis, max laryngitis, la voce to me. Now sing. Keep singing.
As the Grinch took the tree, as he started to shove, he heard a small sound like the coo of a dove. He turned around fast and he saw a small who, little Cindy Lou who was no more than 2. She stared at the Grinch and said,
Santa Claus, why? Why are you taking our Christmas tree? Why?
But you know, that old Grinch was so smart and so slick. He thought up a lie and he thought it up quick. My sweet little tot, the fake Santa Claus lied. There's a light on this tree that won't light on one side. So I'm taking it home to my workshop, my dear. I'll fix it up there, then I'll bring it back here. And his fib fooled the child. Then he patted her head and he got her a drink and he sent her to bed. And when Cindy Lou Who was in bed with her cup, he crept to the chimney and stuck.
Mr. and Mrs. Maitland? Hello? Where are you?
Dead. Deadski.
Of course they're dead. They're ghosts.
No, I mean they're gone. Split out of here. Afterlife kids. Deceased.
Are you a ghost too?
I'm the ghost with the most, babe. You know, you look like somebody I can relate to. Maybe you could help me get out of here, you know, because I gotta tell you, this death thing, it's just too creepy. See, here's my problem. I got these friends on the outside that I said I'd meet, you know, and that's the kind of thing I have to be there in person, you know. So I was just wondering, could you help me get out of here?
get in.
Why? Well, you know, hey, you probably got your reasons, but the thing is, I can't do anything from over here. If you could get me out over there, then maybe we could talk or something. But, you know, in order to do that, you gotta say my name 3 times.
What's your name?
Well, I can't tell you.
Why not?
You know why? Because if I tell you, you tell your friends are calling me on the horn all the time. I gotta show up at shopping centers for openings and sign autographs and shit like that, and that makes my life a hell, okay? A living hell. But, maybe, do you have a pen? Maybe we can, oh, I know, you can play charades.
Yeah.
Good. Here we go then, ready?
2 words.
Right.
First word, 2 syllables.
You know, just turn.
I don't know what your signal means.
Turn around and look behind you. Hi, how are you?
Beetle.
Good, okay. Now, take one.
Breakfast, orange beetle, beetle fruit, beetle breakfast, beetle drink, beetle, beetle juice.
Yes, that's it.
Name's Beetlejuice.
You said it twice. Just say it once more. Come on.
It was you, wasn't it?
Me?
The snake.
No, what snake, you kids in your imagination? Just say it.
No. I want to talk to Barbara.
No, you don't need the Barbara. Just say it.
That's it, you little. Oh, not this time, you little rat. Creepy, where are you? Yes! 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 Yes!
Miss Hannigan, Annie was on the radio. They're sending out a search call for Annie's parents. And there's a $50,000 reward.
Well, how do you like them apples?
Isn't it great?
Great.
Get to bed before I paddle you.
But what about our dinner?
What about it?
You didn't give us any.
Because I knew you was going to be bad tonight, so I punished you ahead of time. Now scatter!
$50,000 reward. Why, I hate that kid so much I could be a mother.
Excuse me?
If you're gonna rob the place, stop by taking the orphans.
Actually, miss, the wife and I, we're Ralph and Shirley Mudge, by the way. We were looking for whoever runs this place.
You're looking at her.
Then, maybe you can help us. You see, about 11 years ago, we left our little baby here.
She was a little boy. I mean girl. It's just so hard to tell when they don't have no hair. Right, honey?
You mean you're Annie's parents?
Yes.
I don't believe it.
I told you she wouldn't believe us.
Wait a minute. Rooster!
You gotta admit it, sis. We fooled you, huh?
Right up until when your girlfriend there opened a trap. Rooster, you sure know how to pick 'em.
Don't he, though?
Aggie, we're gonna blow this town with all the dough we'll ever need. I got a plan.
I bet it's foolproof.
100%. We're gonna fool Warbucks and grab those 50 G's.
You and every other con artist this side of the Hudson.
Yep, but those other cons ain't got an artiste working over in Brooklyn making fake birth certificates.
Keep talking.
And those other cons ain't got a sister who knows all there is to know about the kid.
Yeah, I know all about Annie. I also know Miss St. Regis here ain't got the brains for the job. She makes one slip and we all end up behind bars for life.
Yeah, you're right. Lily's out.
And I'm in. Sorry, sister. And now about the 50 grand. Here's the split. Half for me, half for you two.
Deal.
Hey! Wait a gosh darn minute!
You want to be cut out of the deal completely?
Heck no!
Then stop whining. One last detail, Rooster.
Shoot.
Annie. Once we got the kid, what do we do with her?
I make her disappear. Then we head straight for...
Straight for where, Rooster?
Easy Street! Easy Street! That's where we're
Do you know who I am? Are you Alison Moody? Are you? No. Is he in this room? Is he in this room? Hurry, get away from there.
You all right, Alistair?
I'm sorry, Albus.
That's Moody, but then who's...
Polyjuice potion. Now we know who's been stealing from your store, Severus. We'll get you up in a minute.
Barty Crouch, Jr.
I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
Your arm, Harry.
You know what this means, don't you? He's back. Lord Voldemort has returned.
I'm sorry, sir. I couldn't help it.
Send an owl to Azkaban. Think they'll find I'm missing a prisoner.
I'll be welcomed back like a hero.
Perhaps. Personally, I've never had much time for heroes.